Hello. Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein in the Road 100, where today we are going to be running Weimer and the Crown of Sand here, and we're going to be fighting Eva. And you'll notice that we have Stun, Poison, and Venom as our debuff build-up playthrough is progressing. We do come across an enemy here in the Crown of Sand that is notorious for being awful, and it is the Dust Cloud Bandit, and he does have a weakness to inhibit, and that is something that you can do if you want. You can actually make this guy weak in such a way that you're able to you know, have a debuff active. Whoops, wrong button. But you can use inhibit on him, and it is helpful. However, it is not exactly the most beneficial thing that you can go for. But what you can do is actually just allow him to, you know, do whatever he's doing, and that's fine. But you can go for poison on him. That is something that is the other debuff that he is weak to, which is nice, is poison. So if you are not so inclined to go for the inhibit version, then you can go for poison, and you get pretty much. Oh, this guy's here. Okay. I did not realize that the other guy joined us. Okay. And let's go for... Okay, well, as you can see, the amount of Ichor recovery we have is exceptionally good between our backstabs and our weapon here with the Brionic. And the nice thing is that because we do indeed... Oh, this guy's coming after us? Okay. He's not doing so well there, because he is, you know, not able to get up to us very fast there. We are able to kind of dodge away and recover whatever Ichor we need along the way. And this guy, you'll notice that, whoops, he can be slowed, whoops, stunned and poisoned, and you can do any of those along the way. We'll let him stay poisoned there for a second. And you'll notice that venom kills do not count as our kills, like normal, regular death kills happen. So we'll go for our items here. Okay. Good, he's stunned. Okay. And as you can see, we don't really have Ichor problems at all. But we do have some just general problems of trying to get enough poison and stuff out on the enemy. And you can see that just because of us being able to like engage the enemy at kind of any point in time here that we want, we are able to put out some serious damage, you know, at will, which is great. Okay, we'll hit that guy, and let's go for some pokes here. And you can see that between our Blood Veil and our we're pretty much always at 0 Ichor, but between the Blood Veil and the weapon, we are able to maintain all of our Ichor needs here that we have without any real problems. Okay. And that was a great way to apply poison there. Okay, shoot. That's unfortunate. Oops. Okay, so let's go ahead and heal. Now we are focused, and that doesn't matter here for this build because we don't have any problem here for being focused or anything. Okay, we'll poison him. Oh, okay. And Mia got the last hit on the kill, so we did not get our 5% health back, which is kind of unfortunate. Okay, so we've got 3 of the vestiges so far. We do have to save Eva because we want to see a debuff fight against the Virginborn, which you all know how that is going to go.
You can't go ahead on your own.
But here for what we're doing right now, this is kind of how we have to do it. All right. So as we go through, you'll notice that we do have an exceptionally high dark value, which doesn't do really anything except for the blood-sucking blades that Mia has given to us. So we'll slow this guy down. Ouch. And he's just jumping around here. I wish I could get a backstab or some ichor and health, because that would be so very beneficial. Whoops. No, 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 no. Okay. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're down here. Okay. Well, while we're down here, we will want to just simply recover as much ichor here as we can before we move on. That was super unfortunate there that we fell off the cliff. But, you know, that's how it goes. So now when we get to Eva, you will notice that we will pretty much play all of the same exact way, except for the fact that we will be in a boss fight, and we won't be able to do backstabs or charge drains very much. So this and these 3 gifts can kind of go away, and we will replace them with our debuff friends. So that way we are ensuring that we are getting the most out of our build and our blood code for the boss fight, because there's you're not going to kill the boss to get 5% health, and you're not going to be doing a lot of charge drains with this build. And sometimes slow is not your friend, you know? Okay, so because those timings are off occasionally when you are using slow, it can be kind of problematic along the way sometimes, because you're used to a certain timing, and then when it is slowed, it's like, you know, double the time, and that feels really awkward to wait for that amount of time. So sometimes slow is not exactly the greatest thing, but a lot of times it can be really, really great. For example, right there, slow was super beneficial. And this guy, we can just kill him at a distance with some pretty basic gifts here. And as you'll notice, we did not get 5% health back for killing the shotgunner there, which is most unfortunate. Okay, we'll definitely take a backstab here, and we'll poison him. Oh, okay.
We'll put that to good use.
And this fella, we can go ahead and apply stun, apply poison, apply this. And there, slow is actually helping us because we were able to get around the back of this guy without any real problem. So we were able to get the kill, we were able to get the backstab, so on and so forth. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Very nice. And this shooter here, we can just go ahead and poison it, and we can almost stun it. Okay, and Mia's gonna steal kill. kill steal here for us. That's very, very nice. And then as we get over here, same thing. We can poison this thing. And just let it tick off there and die. Because that is how we do. And we'll go ahead and kill it. And as you can see, we don't get the 5% health for poison kills, which is most unfortunate. Okay, let's see if we can get a backstab here. Doesn't look like it. Okay, there we go. Alright. And poison, and slow, and venom. And apply all the things. So, very, very, very good. Poison you. We'll slow you. We will do that. And we'll run in here for an attack. Get some ichor. Okay. Another vestige piece. And we are still not killing enemies efficiently enough to actually get back everything we need here for our health concerns. But that is okay. And here is the tricky part, okay, to hopefully not get hit here. But we got slapped pretty hard. And we are definitely not getting any health here. Alright. Let's see about this guy. Okay, that counted as a kill. Very good. And now, Mr. Big Boy, let's come over here first. There, we'll get him to engage with us here. Okay, now come on over. Alright, let's see about this guy here. Whoops. And Mia's probably... Oh, Mia will get us up. Okay, there's a backstab finally. And as you can see, we are super ichor starved for this build. Just because of the fact that... Yes, because we do have every tool that we need to have here. We need an extreme amount of ichor to fuel this entire thing. So it's really, really important that we always maintain huge ichor stocks as we go along. Let's see here. Let's get this going. Let's get this. Okay, almost dead here. Now we're dead. Thanks, Mia. Okay, and we picked up our last vestige here. So as we get over to the Eva fight, these fights here around these parts and stuff, these are not really the fun or interesting fights because of the sand and the draining ichor and everything. But the Eva fight is very different and very interesting with how this build actually operates. Because we do want to hit her every now and then. And the Brionac, because it's a halberd, it has a higher amount of balance damage built in than like a one-handed sword or something. So we are able to stagger her much more often than normal, but we are able to also get back a huge amount of ichor here, and that's right. So here we won't be needing to do that, and so we can go for the intensified version here, And the reason being is that we will get focused most of the time. So having poison and stun is going to help us significantly. And then, let's see. What else would we need? We want to dodge so we can get focused more often. So that will help us considerably here. And we will also need to remember to be able to just not get hit like ever. So that's going to be, you know, the super problem here is that we, if we start getting slapped around all over the place because I can't dodge or something like the Gilded Hunter fight that we had a couple days ago, then it is going to be curtains for me pretty quickly because that is extra awful when that death loop starts happening, because then everything is off. So as we get into the fight, we are not going to go for something like with Nicola, where we had a weapon barrage of debuffs happening, but this is going to be I guess whoops, I don't know what I'm doing there, but what we are going to be attempting here, right, is to simply wear her down with stuns, staggers, slows, and poisons, in order to make sure that we have everything and anything that we need in order to be successful during this fight. So because everything she does is pretty intense, and we will have you know, the frost turret here to help us out. Ouch. Okay, let's get all of our items out here. Okay, there we go. And you can see that now that we have our debuffs back, we can apply all of those. And now we are focused, so we should be able to get a stun and a poison here. Okay, great. And now we want to go for, you know, big damage here, maybe? Okay, not as big damage as we thought. Okay. And now we need Ichor, so let's go for some Ichor here. Okay. And you can see the amount of dagger that the turret, frost turret, is putting out on her. Whoops. Sorry, Mia. But the frost turret is helping us significantly here to put out all of that crush damage at a distance here, to just occasionally stagger her here and there, but in conjunction with us attacking her and everything, we are able to pretty much stagger her over and over and over. You saw in phase 1 there, we were able to stagger her twice. That usually does not happen, and that is whoops, sorry, that is simply because of having frost turret active during the fight, and that is super beneficial because she, when she is stunned, it is a very, very, very long stun, where she is on the ground on her knees, and that is a great time for you to do pretty much anything and everything that this build requires. And you saw when we did get focus there, we were able to poison and stun her very fast, very easily. So having the focus buffs active, it really increases your viability as a debuff set. Those two are where a lot of the ability of how you know, the gifts and everything operate, and in where you can rest yourself on a debuff build. It's very good. Okay, so whoops, missed this. Okay, and let's get this going. Okay. Ouch. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I did not... Oh, I'm dead. How about that? Okay. That is not what I expected. Okay, let's get in there because we have focus. Okay, good. She's staggered again. We need some health. And we are leaking something fierce here. Whoops. Man, making quite a few mistakes as I normally do. Okay. Wow, okay. Just definitely making some very, 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 very bad mistakes here. Okay. Yeah, I'm awake. And the only reason Mia is along, she is not along for any other reason than abusing the fact that she has blood-sucking blades, and that plays very, very well with this build set here, especially with the Brionic and everything we have going here. Okay, well, I guess it just wasn't meant to be in the first round here. We'll see about third time's a charm if that actually plays according to those rules. But I really enjoy this build and this setup here. Obviously, the adventuring part is pretty much a bummer because you're constantly fighting the drained ichor and everything in the sand, and you never really have enough enemies that you can attack one-on-one like a boss fight where you can constantly refuel your ichor. So it's not as useful or beneficial as an adventuring build, but as a bossing build, especially for Eva here, this is very, very, very beneficial. Okay, so, and again, it's pretty neat because nothing here is an actual gift, like a weapon buff or something. All of these are active gifts, so very, very different than we normally play. And so keep that in mind as we go through. Okay. And remember, because we have Savvy Evasion, we want to be, you know, dodging these attacks here. Okay, let's go for some big damage there. Okay, we are stunned and, you know, everything here. Good, and we got her poisoned and stunned. So that is great. Great, great, great. Oh, really bad timing there. I'm dead. I got stuck in the corner. Okay. Okay, now we are stun and poison capable here. If we don't die, we're dead. Okay, good. She is stunned and poisoned, so we'll let the turret take her out. Okay. Good grief. Wow, that was way worse than it should have been. But because you're constantly dodging all kinds of things along the way and everything, it's well worth it to bring Savvy Evasion and the two debuffs and everything, because of how how vulnerable she is to these to all the debuffs here. Now you can't inhibit her, but that's okay. You don't really need to. And so now we are on to the Virginborn as of the end of the game. So we'll see you guys in the tower next, the Crypt Spire, and we'll be heading up there with a different build. But I highly recommend this one. It's a lot of fun, and it definitely puts you into a different light of you have to be in the enemy's face to get Ichor back, which is where the traps come in. But then since you're in the enemy's face, these shots definitely help out considerably, and the turret gives you extra time because of the constant staggers, because it's doing crush damage, and it's a great kind of background damage value that's happening all the time. So, but the problem with it is it's very slow cast, so it does leave you wide open during that time. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. This was the Crown of Sand, and a pretty okay build at that point. So anyways, we'll see you guys tomorrow on the Crypt Spire. Take care. Bye.